Okay, so this video is titled "True or False? Is it inappropriate to have a work husband?" First of all, well, I'm just listening. So make sure if you click this video on YouTube, thank you so much. Like it for me, give it a follow, give me a follow, a subscribe, or comment on the video with your thoughts about if someone deserves a work, if it's inappropriate to have a work husband. So, like I said, thank you again for clicking. So let's go ahead and get started.
Why in the hell women don't want the men to cheat, but they'll go to work and cheat with their co-workers?
First of all,
that's
work
what I'm talking
husband,
about. Your work husband covering your breaks.
Is having a work husband cheating?
Yes.
Or excuse me, one second. Wasn't done. Or is that just men protecting women, right? Like when I come to work, when I come to work, you make sure my salmon is already in the microwave. That was sweet. Or you told me about the bitch that's about to get fired. You told me it wasn't me. Thank you, Rodney. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm. It's
those intimate conversations and intimate actions can be classified as cheating if the person receiving it
y'all ain't
feels
never
like,
had no.
I got
y'all ain't never had no friendships with men, and it shows.
Keita, yes or no? Is it inappropriate
Okay.
to flirt with a coworker so that he go get you a meal or cover a break?
If in a relationship, absolutely it's inappropriate. But sometimes as Black women, we were taught to survive.
All right, yeah, I'm not okay. So this, hold on, let me.
You know what? No.
Yeah, I mean it's witty, it's justifying things like that, but deep down, yes, it's inappropriate. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a one-on-one relationship where it is understood that type of behavior is wrong, cheating, yes, it's inappropriate. But if you're poly, but if you're like, what I'm saying, if you're in an open relationship, if you are in some sort of like, understanding that, I can mess around with other people or whatever, as long as I come home to you, whatever the case may be, but like in a in a traditional one-on-one relationship, that is considered cheating. Prime example I would give. So for me, let's say I have a work wife, right? But no, I'm not even gonna go down that road. The work husband thing. Let's stick on the topic. So the work husband, basically, let's say my girl. I don't have one, but let's just say my girl going to work, making sure this guy, other guy's making sure everything's okay with her. That's my job. Okay, that's my. Are you okay? Your salmon? What? Like, I'm gonna make sure that the same. Well, I mean, I'm allergic, but in this instance, for the purposes of this example, I'm gonna make sure the salmon is good for you. What? I'm gonna make sure your meal is good. If you packed a lunch or something like that, I'm gonna make sure everything in there is okay. Maybe leave you a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that type of. That's for me. That's not for no one else to worry about. And if someone else is doing that for me, the women that I talk to, the women I mess with, the women I want to be in a relationship with, they would have a problem with that. So they would have a problem with that. They wouldn't have a problem with me. The only way they would have a problem with me is if I entertained that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm like, oh, thank you so much, and like encouraging, enabling that type of behavior, because that's wrong. 1,000% that's wrong. It is. And it goes both ways. For a work husband, women taught to survive. Okay, I mean, I get that, but she knew at that point. She knew, like, come on now. But no, that's wrong. It's wrong. It's not. It's wrong. It's wrong, and she knows it's wrong too. Don't go if you're in a relationship. If you're in a one-on-one, if you are put in a situation like that, and you don't think it's cheating, ultimately just talk with your partner and be like, hey, this is happening at work. Is this cool with you? How do you feel about this? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't just enable somebody to keep doing stuff for you, because people will take a mile if you give them an inch every single time. One little opening and it's boom, it's wraps.